Happy Canada Day from United Beards Company. So Canada, it's a pretty cool place. Whether you're in British Columbia or if you're going all the way over to Newfoundland, we've got some of the coolest landscapes that a person could ever hope to see. We've got some of the coolest coffees you could probably want to drink. And although we're not a perfect country, we do have our stuff that we have to deal with. So food, arts, music, the stuff that we've got going on in this country is fantastic. And we take a day to be able to pause to go, wow, you know what, we're really having a good time here in Canada. So although, like I said, we're not a perfect country, we've got stuff going on. Like everyone's country's got stuff going on. However, here's some of the cool things that maybe you didn't know about Canada. Insulin, that was a Canadian. Superman, that's also a Canadian. Are you a fan of basketball? You gotta thank a Canadian. How about what time is it? If you're in a time zone, Sir Sanford Fleming created that, also a Canadian. AM radio and walkie-talkies. Yep, that's the Canucks. Poutine, Crispy Crunch, Coffee Crisp. All Canadians. Poutine's pretty fantastic. Snowmobiles and snowblowers. We got a lot of snow here to deal with. Clearly not today, we don't have a lot of snow. Foghorns and a prosthetic hand. Canadian. The instant replay. Thank you, CBC. The goalie mask. IMAX theaters. If you've ever watched a hockey game, you gotta thank a Canadian. Or if you know what lacrosse is, that's also Canadian. Let's see here, that's basketball, lacrosse, and hockey. I wonder if our Canadians could possibly win one of those titles. Trivia Pursuit, if you like Trivia Pursuit. Also, fun fact, Alex Trebek was a Canadian. The electron microscope, pablum. So for all the girls out there watching this and you don't have a beard, if you've ever had a Wonder Bra, that's a Canadian. If you've ever bounced in a Jolly Jumper, Jolly Jumping's as fun as Timbits. A caulking gun, the garbage bag, Easy Off oven cleaner. If you're on planet Earth and you owe your life to a pacemaker, that's a Canadian. A paint roller, a Robertson screwdriver, plexiglass. In the last 24 months and you had to talk to somebody behind plexiglass due to COVID, that's a Canadian. Explosive vapor detector. Pretty smart Canadian. 5-pin bowling ball. Canuck. Computerized braille. A 56K modem. For our younger generation, that's called the dark ages of internet. A pager. For those of you that grew up in the 80s and the 90s, so yeah, all these young kids would have no concept of how the struggle was real. How about the Java programming language? That's also a Canadian. The BlackBerry. The Canada Arm. If you don't know who Chris Hadfield is, you gotta check that guy out. He's also a Canadian. Pretty cool dude. Justin Bieber. Yeah, he's a Canadian. Mike Myers. Keanu Reeves. Jim Carrey, Seth Rogen, Ryan Gosling, both Kiefer and Donald Sutherland, Christopher Plummer, Dan Aykroyd, Elliot Page, Michael J. Fox, William Arnett, William Shatner, John Candy, Leslie Nielsen, Alan Thicke, Rick Moranis, Tommy Chung, Eugene Levy, Martin Short, Howie Mandel. He doesn't really have hair. Matthew Perry, Nev Campbell. Who? Reynolds. Apparently Ryan Reynolds. Has he been in anything? He did the gin commercial, right? So those are just some of the cool things that we've done as Canadians. Like I said, we've got fantastic landscape. It's a beautiful country. We're pretty apologetic for everything. We've got some pretty progressive ideas and thoughts about human rights and how everyone should have an equal shake, and a person's a person. You know, just a human being a human, doing human things. You don't have to label them. It's a very Canadian thing that we do, is we try to be inclusive of everybody. Happy Canada Day, everybody.